Hi, welcome to Sibos 2018. I'm Des Blanchfield and I'm here in Darling Harbour in the International Convention Centre. This is Sibos 2018. I'm on the IBM Pavilion with Steven Dickens, Global Head of Sales for IBM LinuxONE. Hi Steven, how are you?
Hey Des, always good to talk to you.
Indeed. I want to talk about three key themes that I've taken away from your pavilion this year here. IBM LinuxONE, the blockchain, and payments in general, the rationale for the entire event itself. Speed dating form and the value proposition of IBM LinuxONE in the context of Sibos 2018.
So thank you Des. The why LinuxONE's here and why we're sort of so keen to represent at the event is it's around a secure, highly available performant platform for whatever your banking application is. That's kind of the high level in one sentence. It's the ability to deliver at scale, regardless of where the transaction volumes go. It's to be able to secure something like your blockchain deployment, and then being able to provide that performance as you look to open up for your core banking platforms to the unbanked and mobile applications.
Perfect. Now that leads me directly to your point there around blockchain. It's on everybody's lips. We're hearing a lot of people talk about it. The main thing that I'm hearing when I listen to the conversations around here is, what is blockchain? We won't get into the detail of how it actually works technically. Key value proposition that blockchain on IBM LinuxONE offers.
So for me, Des, blockchain, great technology, very hyped. Lots of people start to understand their roles in the value chains and how they're working. But for me, blockchain on LinuxONE particularly, we talked about security. When IBM was choosing which platform to run blockchain in the IBM cloud, they didn't choose a commodity x86 architecture, they chose LinuxONE. Security, being able, with our newly launched secure service container, be able to lock down and pervasively encrypt that environment, and then being able to run that at a scale for the transaction volumes. But a lot of clients doing POCs of blockchain, unsure of what their transaction volumes, so it's a new business process, right? Yeah. So they don't know how many people are going to be in the value chain and how many transactions are going to come through that value chain. So it's the ability to deploy a platform and then have it scale to wherever it's going to need to go. So those are the key takeaways.
Last point, you talked about transactions there. This whole event, Sibos, is about exactly that, payments. Where does this whole thing fit together? I mean, you know, when we think about the LinuxONE platform itself, where blockchain fits, what's the key takeaway for Sibos 2018 around payments with the IBM story?
So we work here collaborating with IBM's Financial Transaction Manager team, which is one of the two Swift Gateway certified platforms. So for me, from a LinuxONE underlying infrastructure point of view, it's the ability to host your core banking workload with one of our partners like Temenos, be able to host your blockchain platform and your innovation and what you're doing in that space, but also host your FTM or Swift payments gateway. Being able to put those in isolated, secure service containers so that they're effectively air-gapped, be able to provide that out to the business layer, but also drive out operational costs.
Fantastic. All right. Well, for folks who are not at Sibos 2018 here in Sydney at the International Convention Centre at Darling Harbour in Sydney, where should they go for more information about what you're currently sharing here?
So a good place to always start is ibm.com/LinuxONE. Obviously our webpage has got a lot of information, but if you want a more personal touch, get engaged with me either on LinkedIn, Steven Dickens, or get engaged with me on Twitter at Steven Dickens3.
So Steven Dickens, that's Steven with a V, or at Steven Dickens, one word 3 on the end, the digit. Chat to him on Twitter. He'll give you a pretty quick response to some of the curly questions you've got. Ping him on LinkedIn if you want to set up a call and have a meeting and chat about all the key value propositions that IBM and LinuxONE bring to your business.
Fantastic.
Cheers. Thanks, Steven.
Thanks as always, Des.
Awesome. All right. Well, if you are here at 2018 Sibos, we would love to catch up with you and chat to you on camera, or have you throw the curly questions to the IBM team. If you're not here, thanks for following us, and we will see you in the next video. I'm Des Blanchfield. Thanks for joining us.